What's up, people? Today I want to talk to you about Pidzoom. Pidzoom is a company that is doing a lot for our EUC community in way of all of the gear that they're coming out with. They're doing exactly what we need them to do, and we appreciate them. I want to say shouts out to Pidzoom for sending out these products for me to test out. And we're going to start. We have the fast charger here. They have this one of two that they offer. And we also have their horn here, but today we're going to talk about the Pidzoom mirror. I have heard so much about this from so many different people. I had to check it out. So let's open it up, throw it on a couple different helmets, and see which one is something you may like. Let's go. So if you take a look behind me, you'll see that I have three different style helmets. First, I have the Scorpion helmet, which is a modular helmet that you can remove the face and change it into different styles, and it's very comfortable. Then I have a basic dirt bike helmet. Then I have a downhill BMX or mountain bike helmet. All three of those are helmets that I am wearing, and I love these helmets, so I'm trying to figure out which one is gonna fit this the best, and we're gonna have to take a peek and check it out. Let's go. So let's just open it up and, see what you get in the box. First of all, I love their colors. It's not quite the green that I like, this is more my green, but, I like it nonetheless. The black and the green, I love the way they contrast. You can see there's a lot of things black and green around my office here. Anyway, so what I like about this from what I've seen from other people so far, I don't want to rip because I get a little carried away. I want to pull this out and not rip it out. What I like is all that they give you. Their packaging is crazy, and they give you all these different attachments so you can find the right fit for you. And that's one thing I like. Now, as far as mirrors on the helmet, I have lost probably 5 of them, and that's being generous. It's probably more than that, because I put them on my helmet. It doesn't quite fit exactly how I want, and I end up just not being happy with it anyway. And then I do something like put the helmet down the wrong way and it knocks it off. Or last time while I was at AMP, just the mirror part itself popped off and I never found it. So, always having trouble with mirrors. But from what I see, this one has a really strong connection. And if you look at just the bar itself, bars, because you have 3 different types, 3 different sizes that you could use. I like them. I like that you can choose what you want. And I like how strong they are, because one of the mirrors that I got, the bar was, the whole setup wasn't really strong. And I mean, it was my fault. I bought cheap ones because I kept losing them. So I bought a pack of cheap ones and I figured, you know what, I'll be good. I'll just, if I lose it, I lose it, and I'll put on another one. So, but I want to get past that. I wanted to get to something that is a little more sturdy. I wanted to get to something that was more of a permanent solution. And I think that this Pidzoom mirror, from all that I have seen so far, this is going to be the one that stays with me. So I'm going to try and see which helmet I'm going to put it on. I'm about to take a trip to China, so I don't think I'm going to take my Scorpion helmet. I think I'm going to take the dirt bike helmet, just because I have barely worn it. And if it gets beat up or messed up, I won't care. And I'm going to have to travel with it. So I really don't want to take my Scorpion helmet. So I think I'm going to take the dirt bike helmet. So we're going to try and fit this on there. Let's go. So this helmet is nothing like extravagant. It's a one storm, but it is DOT approved, and I want to start using it. I got a new visor for it. I haven't even peeled off the thing here yet. The visor pops off. Anyway, that's another video. Anyway, and the communicator, of course, the Cardo. So I want to see what I am doing with this, or what I'm going to do rather. So I got to figure out how I want to mount this. And a lot of people I've seen lately have mounted it down here. I don't know. Shouts out to Dawn. She made a good point that I thought about too, is I always grab my helmet down here. So I don't know that I want my mirror down there. I took the visor off of this one, and I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it off or not. So that's another thing I guess I better think about, is whether I want to put it where the visor would sit or not? Hang on. All right, so here's the visor that would be on this. I don't know if I'm gonna put it back on or not. So let's see, it would be right about here, something like that. So this would need to go low enough, close enough to this that it would work. I wouldn't put it here. I would probably just put it just above, something like that. It's probably what I would want to do. And that would give me what I'm looking for. I'm not sure if it's this way or this way. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna go. Just above this right here. Because even if I don't have the visor on and I put it right there, that's still gonna be a good spot for it, I think. Yeah. All right, let's go. So we have it on the helmet. I put the visor back on just so I can get a good feel of how it would look. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. I may take the visor off and just take it with me and put it back on when I get over there. Anyway, what I wanted to show you is a couple of the options that you might be familiar, maybe you're not, but it comes with both the concave and the convex lens. So if you wanted the images to appear a little closer, you can go with one, and if you wanted them to appear their normal size, then you can go with the other. I'm gonna go with that. I'm Don said the same. I'm not like just like Don. I don't want things to be closer. I want it to be where it's actually at. So, but I do have that also, and another thing that a couple people pointed out, they give you enough pieces and parts that I could also pop this. If I wanted, I could use the other. Like I said, I like that one better, so I would probably pop this one off and switch it over. But I could put this on another helmet as well. And you know what? I'm not sure. I think I will use it on my Scorpion as well, but I'm not sure where I'm gonna place that yet. So I think I'm gonna stick with this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ride with it while I'm over there in China, and then I'll decide where I want to put it. If I like the placement, how it sits, and then when I come back, I'll put it on my Scorpion helmet. I'm probably gonna use this one more than I use my downhill helmet. Even though I really like that helmet. As you can see, I got stickers all over it. I think this one's DOT approved and that one's not. And all the people falling and getting hurt recently, I just feel like I probably should protect myself a little bit more. So I'm gonna wear this one since it is DOT approved, has a little more protection. So one of the other things I wanted to show you are these are so cool. It pops out. So it's right here. This is the same piece that's on there. And although this one's a little more sticky than that one is, if you push down the little button on the side here, oh, I don't want it to go flying. That would be a bad thing. But you can pull out the insert. So you can pull this insert out. Now this insert allows you to angle. You can have the upward angle if you want. If you wanted to have the straight one, I have the straight one on here. So it's just like this. This is a straight one as well. I believe this one is for another insert. Oh, yes, they have some bands. You could strap this, so you could, if you needed to strap this to somewhere on the helmet another way, you can strap this on there and use this. But I like that this allows you to insert either the curved one or the straight one, and you can use either one that you want. They have plenty of double-sided tape that they give you. And there's also this little tiny tool, because the sides of these, right here where it attaches, you unscrew it, pop the ball head in, and screw it down. And it has the cutest little, it's a little L with a Phillips head on either side. Not that you need to keep this. You could have any Phillips head that would fit it and you'd be fine. But I like the fact that they included it. And you know, like I said, I like the fact that they give you so much. I believe this, let's see. Oh, that's a screw. So you can screw it down if you needed to use that for one of your helmets. There's several ways. This is for a bicycle helmet, a different type of mount. You know, these extras here, having these bands so you could use that to strap it down. I just like the fact that they give you so much with this. I like the long arm. I'm gonna stick with that, I am sure. But I will play around with other things. I do have a few bicycle helmets and stuff, so maybe I'll play around and put that on my bicycle helmet and see how I like that. So when I usually use that when I take my dog out for a run and let her run while I ride my A2 or something, a small wheel. Anyway, that's what we're working with right here, the Pidzoom mirror. I am loving it. I love how it fits. I love how strong it feels. Like I said, that disconnect, I can push this here and pull this down and it'll disconnect and pop the whole little thing right out. And that way, if I need to take it off the helmet, like I said, I'm about to travel. So I'm gonna take this off. I'm not gonna leave this sticking on here, and I'm gonna pop this in here, probably wrap it in either in this foam or some other foam so that I can take it with me, and I'll be using this while I'm over there. But it has a nice strong arm, and you can crank it down so it's even tighter and doesn't move. That's what I like also. A lot of the other mirrors that I've had that really thin metal arm, and it just it did one of these when you were riding around, and this is not like that. This is very strong, very sturdy. You can crank it down here, you can crank it down there, you can put it wherever you want. It's like very versatile. If you want the underneath and you want to put it underneath, you can mount it that way and then rotate the mirror up. I'm liking the way it looks so far. I'll make my adjustments once I wear the helmet. I also like that it has the reflector on the back, so cars coming at you can see it. And they see, I mean, the more they can see of us, the better. We have the flashing lights and all that. I don't do a lot of night riding because of that. I feel like they don't see us enough. And you see, I put reflective tape all over this. I'm probably gonna put some lights on it as well. You know, lights on your body, lights on the wheel, lights everywhere, because we are the smallest thing on the road, and cars will win if there's a battle between us and them. So no matter how good or how skilled you are, you got to be careful. And that's what this is all about. This Pidzoom mirror, it just helps me be more careful when riding my EUC. I love my electric unicycle. I love riding them, and I know you do too, but we do have to be as safe as we can. I upgraded, like I said, I already had a few helmets. I have a couple more, but these are the ones that I'll be riding with. And I upgraded to the DOT approved just to make sure if I do take a fall, I'm more protected. And that's what I think everybody should do. But hey, that's just my 2 cents. Anyway, Pidzoom mirror, love it. Once again, shouts out to Pidzoom for sending this out. I can't wait to get out on the road and try it out, because I know I'm gonna love this mirror. It's the biggest one I've had yet. All mine have been the smaller size, so this is a perfect size, I think. If I have any updates later, I'll throw comments in the video down below, but let me know, what do you think? Is this the mirror that you like? Do you have a Pidzoom already? Give me your testimonials. Has it worked for you? Has it not? Have you had problems? Or are you just in love like I believe I'm going to be here? So just let me know. Pidzoom. That's what we got. Doses. And I'm out.
Head right on over to Pidzoom.com and use the code ThaBlackCobra to get yourself 5% off. Choose wisely. Enjoy.